As you'll see in a few minutes of me talking, I am not a professional, okay? I want to tell you a few things that I am not and then what I am, okay? I'm not a terrorist, okay? I'm not a bad man because I own a gun, okay? But I am fed up with my government. I love my country, but I'm just tired of being told what I can do and what I can't do, okay? So I am so glad to see this turnout today. And I'll get to later on because I in my store, people come in, whether they're 18 or 85, and it's so sad. They're scared. They got fear in their eyes from their own government, okay? They just are confused. They don't know what to do, what way to turn, all right? So the purpose of something like this today, this is great. This turnout is great, but I heard these gentlemen mention it before. If we all go home now and get back in our own lives and just sit back and forget it, this doesn't mean a damn thing. We have to use this today the way the other side can take a tragedy and pour gasoline on it for their cause. Then I say, let this be our shot heard round the world today. And send it out to the rest of the world. We're not going to have some foreigner on CNN telling us what we can do, what we can't do in our own country. All right? So the time is now, people. When we leave here, like they said, organize. We've got to pull it together. It's the only way. This is now or never. And if we don't stand up to this now, and I'm going to show you the weapons that were given to us naturally. Because if anyone believes that this cannot happen in America, I have news for you. It did happen a long time ago. They always refer to in Stalin or in Russia and in China and in all these other parts of the world. But I can show you one of the greatest atrocities that's ever happened to mankind happened in America. And it's the Native American community. Okay? Ask any Indian. Trust the government. Come to me. Give me your guns. We will take care of you. Okay? Wounded Knee. Massacres all over the place. Go on any reservation today. See what happens when you trust the government and give them your guns. Okay? So it already happened. And this time, okay, then it was the Indian. Now it's our turn if we sit back and let it happen. Okay? So that's why I say when people say, it can't happen here. It already did once, but they have a plan that is going to make that look like that, nothing. There's way, way, way worse what they have in their mind. And are there any Native Americans out here today? Raise your hands. Okay? This is a special message to you. The time has come to dance, my friends. Okay? They will know what I'm talking about. Okay? And I'm going to show you some of the weapons that we were given. When the Founding Fathers sat down to write, unfortunately I don't have the actual, a copy of the document, so we'll use the book. When they sat down to write the Constitution, okay, which, by the way, a lot of people aren't aware of, they've got a lot of this stuff from the way Native Americans govern their tribes. It was not like Hollywood. One chief, something like we have now, tells everyone what to do. No, they had a council. The chief sat on a council and they voted, and everyone approved of what laws were passed. And when the Founding Fathers, they got a lot of that, and they wrote this Constitution, they knew what they were talking about. And we have the power, people, but we're all, myself included. Well, if the president signs an executive order, or Congress does this, and they say you can't have a gun, or it's limited to the clip size, that is illegal. According to the way I see this document, they cannot do that. But we let them get away with it. Okay? So the time has come to everyone, use this as your weapon. And this book right here. Okay? Because I'm not a smart man. But I do know this one thing. The more we trash the Constitution, and the more we get away from this Bible, look at the shape of the world. Okay? And if we continue to just forget these two documents, we may as well all go home right now and forget it. Okay? But I am a patriot. and I am going to. They started this war, and now I am in it. And if we all get together and we join this war, okay, we must do like the greatest general of all time, General Patton said, okay, we shall be victorious or we shall not return at all, okay? And I believe that in my heart, okay? And that's the spirit. What all of us need to do is, it's all been there. We ignore history. All the answers are been provided to us in this Constitution, and where the Native Americans got their way of thing was from the Great Spirit in the sky. Okay? That's where they got it from. So we were provided with tools. This is more powerful than any AR or any AK or any force that's ever been put on the planet. And it is up to us to utilize what God has given us. And we're not people, okay, because we're just lied to and we accept it. So if I do nothing else for you today, please remember, we were provided with the tools we need to fight a government that is out of control. And that's what the Second Amendment means. And we will not allow people to say, okay, well, you know, when the Founding Fathers, the Second Amendment, they only had muskets then. They didn't have ARs. Well, okay, we once had a Pony Express. We now have emails. It's called progress. The same principles apply. The liberal left would have you believe only they have the right to free speech. Okay? I would like to see something changed. I'd like to see the Second Amendment become the First Amendment. Woo! Okay? But we can't do that because we accept this as the law of the land. So the point I'm trying to make out, either we throw this, we accept it for what it was and how good it's been and how long it's lasted, or we throw it away and we start all over again. This is America.